Hello, hello. How are we doing on this beautiful afternoon? Ah, man, what a day it's already been for me. One moment, actually. Hold on. What a day it has already been. If you're on the server, you saw me complaining again early. uh, I have been once again struggling a bit with my anxiety, but it's fine now. Don't worry about me. It's okay. Oh man, I genuinely forgot this was happening until like 2 days ago, and I've been really bogged down in working on all the stuff I've been working on for this week. It's gonna be a big week. I just announced everything about that on Discord. Well, I'll go over that in just a second here, but yeah, it's been very busy, so I haven't actually really been in the loop on much of anything really, and I'm excited. It's gonna be an hour-long direct. That's fucking a lot. I am really, really looking forward to this direct. And the amazing thing is, like, we got out a lot of stuff out of the way with the like surprise final Switch direct what was it, a week ago? Absolute mad lads for doing that, by the way. And still, like, that direct was a banger. I only tuned in when they announced, or when they, like, went into the Pokemon ZA block, the Legends ZA block. But, like, overall, I've seen a lot of mixed sentiment about that direct, but, like, that was a banger. They've got a bunch of old PlayStation IPs reviving on the Switch. They have a new Tomodachi Life. They have a new Rhythm Heaven. The ZA news were awesome. They cooked. They cooked. And I'm really can't wait. I already know I won't be able to afford a Switch 2 on launch, but I'll do my best to save up. Tomodachi is incredible news, even if the fact that Mii's in that game have years now. Right? Yeah, it's kind of like it's what was the game? Which was the game? Right. It's like the it's like a crossbreed between the Mii's and the, I forgot their names, the characters from Switch Sports, because they have ears. I saw someone tweet about that. It was really funny. I liked that one. One moment here. Let me switch. Oh no, not to main. I want to go to reaction. Hello. I hope chat is broken. It didn't carry over for some reason, but don't worry, it's there. It'll be there once people start talking again. That sounds really sad. Oh, the stream is already live. I mean, it's like half an hour left, but the stream is live. Look at that. Well, we'll keep that up there in the corner. And wait for the next half an hour. We're not doing a bingo this time. I'm sorry. But we don't really have the time to set that up right now. In the meantime, let me talk about the stuff. Oh, that's weird. Okay. The stuff I mentioned in the announcement on Discord right now, because we have a lot of stuff happening this week, like I just said. We have tomorrow, I hope. I say it's Tomodachi 2, but before Tomodachi Life was, yeah, there was Tamagotchi Collection in Japan, and Miitomo, yes. And there was also Miitopia, which I don't know if that was made by the same people, but it's more gamey, very much less than a almost virtual pet, like Tomodachi Life. But yeah, there was Tamagotchi Collection, there was Miitomo, though Miitomo was more of a social network, and then there was Miitopia. Miitopia was made up by different people, okay. But yeah, tomorrow, if all goes according to plan, you guys are getting 2 new videos. One here, one on another channel. You won't be surprised if you've been following me, whose channel that is. But yeah, we've got something coming your way. It's a bit of a bonanza this week. It's a lot going on. We just finished pre-production on the first 2 videos for VRC Tours. We only need to record B-roll now, which is going to be surprisingly little that we still need to do for that. So that is probably going to hit by the end of the week. And then I'm also going to upload a surprisingly big, long, new video to my main channel, which is all about Arknights. Because it's supposed to kind of act as a Trojan horse for this thing that I've been working on. It's called Terran Tales, which is an Arknights tabletop role-playing game that I've been developing on the side for roughly a year and a half. And we're finally at the point where I'm able to playtest it. So on Sunday, we will be doing a session 0 that I will stream on my second channel, Bisa's Parlor. Tamagotchi Collection is kind of a spiritual successor to a Hamtaro game on Game Boy Color. That one I haven't heard of before. Interesting. But yeah, that's what's planned for the week. There's going to be VRC Tours, hopefully. There is going to be a main channel Arknights video. There's going to be the Terran Tales Session 0 stream on Sunday. There's this stream right now. And there's going to be, hopefully, 2 Pokemon videos tomorrow. Still need to do a fair bit of editing for that, but I'm pretty certain I can knock it out today, unless I have like big anxiety issues again or something like that. Also, is the music fine? It looks a little loud in OBS. I'm gonna turn it down just a little. I think that should be better. I'll drop a video on the history of Tamagotchi life that talks about that as well in the Discord. Yeah, sure, do that. Maybe I'll watch it while editing. Let it run in the background. But yeah, lots of things happening to this week. I'm kind of just ranting on about it now. I'm really excited. Y'all are gonna see so much cool shit that I've been working on. If you are bothered to care about it, that is. Posted it in gaming chat. Hell yeah. I think I've seen this on my recommended before, but I don't think. I don't think I've ever watched it. I'm so hype. Not just, I mean, not just for everything I'm doing, but also for fucking Switch 2. Hello? It's been 8 years. Man, God. You know what saddens me? It's been 8 years. You know what saddens me? For this reveal, we're not gonna have Eddie. This is the first like new Nintendo generation, big generation that we don't have Etika around for. Honestly, man, I still think about him all the time. I miss Etika. But he's up there watching this with us right now. No. Regardless of gender, it's been a wild 8 years, and today we all watch this together as Joy-Con men. Talk of gender. Hey, you're gonna be hearing it tomorrow for the first time, but I can give you a little sneak. Etika meant so much to me during my teens. This was also the second console generation without Iwata. True. Yeah. Now we're just flip-flopping. Yeah, talking of gender, you're gonna be hearing something very different in the video tomorrow. In one of the videos tomorrow, at least. Let me see if I can give you a sneak peek here. I'm gonna mute myself for a second because I still need to do like active, like exercises to switch. But one moment here. All right, and I'm still working on it, but this is this is the new voice that I've been working on. It's nothing great, but I'm getting there. It's still very raw, not very refined. I still need to work on like taking out a bunch of the lower ends, work with my timbre a bit better, but I'm getting there. It's not something I can like easily hold for the entirety of a live stream, especially once things start getting emotional. But there's a bit of a sneak peek. You'll be hearing this voice for the quote-unquote first time tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I'm still working on that. But like every time I do it, it gets better. Like I'm already surprisingly happy with it. And now that I actually know how to properly control my resonance, all the other like fine-tuning you can do is going to be a lot easier once I start going to voice classes again. It will also be the last generation with folks like Miyamoto at the forefront. Yes, absolutely. That man, the fact that that man is still working at Nintendo is incredible to me. Like, unironically, at this point, we probably never heard of it, but genuinely, I feel like Miyamoto might just be the Miyazaki of the games industry. I genuinely believe that that man has had retirement plans behind the scene for so long and has, like, tried to go into retirement multiple times already. But there was always, like, one more thing for him to come back for. What's the time? We still have 15 minutes. Should I try and keep my voice up? Either he'll retire after this generation, or he will die while working on one last big title, like a generation, maybe two, after Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah. Oop. No, don't scroll. Let me reload the page real quick. I accidentally shifted the time a little. Also, chat is disabled for this live stream. Or did they turn it on? Oh no, don't. Ah! Don't dox my notifications. I just reflectively clicked on them. So, let's just do a little handful of predictions here. What do we think we will be getting for Switch 2? They've been focusing a ton on the C button. I genuinely think they're going to be doing more social features again. You know, since the Switch already was like a big part of the Switch's success, and many of the games on it was the social features of the Switch. The problem is that now, like a huge driver behind that was Twitter. No question. And that's not something they can rely on anymore. So I think they're doing a lot more. Likely Mario Kart 9 trailer and perhaps also a title drop. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You know, people have been saying, "Oh, it's just a new system showcase. They're not going to be showing that many new games." And like, what the fuck are you talking about? The Switch reveal event showed us so much stuff. Oh my god, there were so many games there. People do not remember it, and they were all heavy hitters too. I desperately hope for ARMS 2. I really, really hope that ARMS 2 is going to be another launch window title again. I really, really dislike how, like, poor of a hand ARMS got dealt. They tried so hard with that game, and it was so worth it too, but it just didn't quite get the momentum it needed like Splatoon did, even on the Wii U, which is crazy. I really, really hope that an ARMS 2 is viable enough for them to do it. Then, I mean, Splatoon 4, I'm pretty confident they're going to be doing something with because of the mouse functionality of the Joy-Cons. That one I feel is a shoo-in. Like, they already teased that so much in the reveal teaser, right? I'm almost certain that that's what the optical sensors on the Joy-Cons are for. There's otherwise no reason for the, like, hand strap rails to be hollow. They're like skeletonized, quote unquote. It showed a lot of stuff, but some titles like NBA 2K didn't have real talks on appearing on the console, but basically ARMS 2 better be called legs. But everything showed did eventually come anyways. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, the C button, that's like the one thing people have been really like curious about. And I think, again, I think it's going to be some kind of social feature button. It's going to be like the connect button. But not connect as in like a physical, like a hardware connection. Like people were thinking, oh, it could be used for like streaming to a TV. The copyright infringement button. Yeah, I saw Daniel Ahmad's post about that. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like some people were thinking it could be a way to stream games to like a connect button in the sense it could be used to stream gameplay to like smart TVs that have Miracast or something like that. Anything that has like Miracast that you don't need a dock for at that point, which would be neat. Don't mind like great would it would be great even. I would love that. But I don't think that's what it is. With how much focus they've been putting on it, I genuinely believe it's going to be some kind of new social features. And I do think that the new, like, what was it called? The new app they revealed, Nintendo Today, right? I think that one is going to play into that as well. I think they're really setting up for a Nintendo ecosystem. Because they're now in a place... Like, they've never been in a better place to do that. And they know now that just setting on their, like, generational console cycle is no longer enough. And yeah, Miiverse 2, real. I do think it's a good chance. I don't think they're gonna call it Miiverse. Maybe they will. I'd welcome it. They tried really hard with that stuff in the 8th generation. And I believe that after the Switch era was such a success, or like the 9th generation was such a success, I do believe that they are now really, really, really well equipped to try again. The thing is that things that didn't work in the 8th generation, like they did a lot of fumbles with the Wii U and stuff, but a lot of things that didn't work in the 8th generation, the way that they are now positioned as a company relative to, like, when in the Wii era, right? They were very much seen differently than they are now because gaming as a hobby has penetrated the mainstream so much more in the years since then that anything they do now that didn't land during the 8th generation is almost guaranteed to land, right? We just had the whole digital games stuff. Life Bulb Reaction lets you a new Fire Emblem game, but it's another Warriors. Hell yes. More Warriors games, I'm all for those. But yeah, a lot of the features, like again, the digital game stuff, the digital game cartridge thing that they revealed during the Switch Direct recently, right? That is shockingly similar to the digital ownership stuff that Microsoft proposed in the run-up to the Xbox One that had everybody completely up and rightfully so, up in arms and extremely concerned about ownership of their games. But the way Nintendo did it, for one, is way more clever, and like it's just more that kind of stuff is just more accepted now. That also comes into it, but they also just did a objectively better version of that in a way that might actually help the consumer, right? So I think there's a good chance that they're doing a lot of the things that were good about the 8th generation, but didn't quite land at the time. Also, hello on the Origin of Species. I'm not ending the stream. What are you doing here? We've got 5-ish more minutes. Perhaps Felon Muskrat handling of Twitter scarred Nintendo's relationship with social media that they decided on making their own platform for news. I can imagine, but also I just feel like, again, they've positioned themselves in a way where that is just much more viable now. So let's not call him Muskrat. We never did something wrong. We never did anything wrong. To explain, my name is Bisa, right? That's short from Bulbasaur's German name, Bisasam, and the Bisa part comes from the Bisamratte, which is the German name of muskrats. We never did anything wrong. Bulbasaurs are seedy muskrats, in German at least. It's Bisam, Bisa from, or yeah, Bisa, za. 1 second. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to switch to. What the hell? Didn't know, in Dutch, muskrat is muskusrat. Muskusrat. Interesting. Muskusrat. No, it's Bisamratte. So, Bisasam. Bisa from Bisamratte and Sam from Samen, for seed. Alright, come on. Got 5 minutes left. The U in Dutch is like German Ü. Right. I think I've said this before. But as a born Colonian, I am allowed to say this. That, to me, Dutch just sounds like even more drunken Colonian. And I mean that in an endearing way, mind you. Like, that's not derogatory. I actually really like how Dutch sounds. I also like how Colonian sounds when someone isn't completely fucking hammered, so... Any other predictions I have? So we got Mario Kart 9, we got Splatoon 4. I think we're gonna maybe see more Metroid Prime 4 as well. Hardware features and software features. Maybe... I really want to get themes back. I want system themes back. The Switch had system themes, but never got more than a light and dark theme. So I really hope we're gonna get more system themes back. In general, a bit more personality back into the OS. I've been talking about this a bunch, but I've recently been using my 3DS a lot more after I started after hacking it, modding it. Sorry. And like, man, it really opened my eyes to how much of that Nintendo personality we've been missing out on in the Switch era. I think it's also one of the big like contributors to the Switch's success, but I do think that now that the Switch itself is established as it is, I think it's a good time to bring that stuff back. To bring the Nintendo a big... All the Nintendo was in the actual games during the Switch generation, and I think it's time to bring the Nintendo back into the hardware and its OS. Dutch is kind of a funny mixture between German and Plattdeutsch. Yeah, pretty much. I expect new Mario Kart to have some sort of live service element, not sure what, but it's something. I don't want it, but I expect it. People have been like... People have been... What was it? In terms of gameplay, right? Every new Mario Kart must have a big new gameplay gimmick, right? Since Double Dash. So... What I think they've been, like, a lot of people have been speculating is, you know, there was this one weird-looking pickup, and all the carts seem to have some sort of, like, cylindrical element on it. So people have been speculating that there's going to be some sort of fuel mechanic. I think that could be really interesting. New Zelda teaser. Again, I feel like for this... the start of this generation, because of the hardware, I think Nintendo are going to want to primarily highlight hardware differences with the launch or the reveal software lineup. There's going to be a few big hits. I'm not sure if Zelda is going to be one of them. Probably a Mario game, though, because, you know, the last really, really big one was Odyssey. Which was Switch launch year. No, mind you, we have had Mario games since then, of course. But like a big, big Mario platformer. Yeah. Been waiting for a while. I feel like a no Super Mario Maker would be incredible on the Switch too. With the mouse functionality, oh my god. Like, you couldn't get better. Like, better back to the Wii U gamepad style of creating Mario Maker levels. I think Mario Maker 2 didn't even have touchscreen support, right? Oh, here we go. Let me turn off my music. It's happening! Woo! Exciting! In the words of Desmond Attica Amofa, let's again take a moment to remember him. This is the sun. This is the sun. Switch 2, baby. Let's see it! I'm getting so many live stream notifications right now. Super Eye Patch Wolf went live. Maximilian Dude went live. Switch 2. Let's go. Rating pending to mature 17. Okay. Whoa. Okay, we're getting a bit of everything here. This is gonna be the new style of directs. Okay, they're immediately introducing us to a bit more new branding. I love it. I feel like this already, like, the visual style of this already harkens back to the, like, late Wii U era a lot more. I love it. Right in. Mario Kart, let's fucking go! Woo! It looks so big. Wait! Wait, hold on. It looks so big. Open world Mario Kart? Wouldn't that be funny? Wait. I was joking. That looked like it. That track looked open. No shot. There's no way. But like as a side mode? That would be cool, like a tour mode. There's already something people were talking about with the preview. Whoa! Whoa! Okay! Just like, they just showed us like 3 more terrain modes. "24 players may be a bit too much for me." Yeah, but the tracks are much larger as well to accommodate 24. Rail grinding! What? That's so rad! The Mega Mushroom is back? Throwable hammers? Coin blocks? Oh my god! A burger. What? Transformations. Huh? Whoa, 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 whoa! Like, there's all sorts of shit. What's Kamek doing here? Dude! World! Holy wait, I called it! It is gonna have open world elements, because that looked like all bunch of tracks connected through an overworld road.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
The
whoa!
director for Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki.
Is my mic fine, by the way? If I'm peaking the entire time and there's like any technical
What you
issues,
just saw was
I
Mario Kart
apologize.
World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Holy cow, what a
This brand new
trailer!
Mario Kart game will be like.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively.
Mario
on
Kart story mode like
Nintendo
those in
Switch
Mario
2
and Sonic at the
system.
Olympic Games?
Welcome to
Please!
this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Yeah! More sprint races!
And in this Mario Kart game,
A running start!
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this
Fucking
world.
called it! That's so cool!
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
That's so cool!
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
So this is
There are
like taken
multiple
straight
checkpoints
from
along
Mario F-Zero 99.
If you're
Love
below
it.
the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
That mode is going to be so toxic. I love it. And free roam.
You can also freely
Wow.
roam in this vast world in free roam.
That's so cool.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
Oh my god, the
Drive wherever your heart
visuals.
takes you.
I love the style.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And
Online?
even take photos together at
Multiplayer?
different locations.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games DS has one of the most fun story modes out there and also fun challenges to spend. Yes. Yes, I genuinely love that game.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here.
I love the way this game looks.
Mario Kart World. The game launches
Launch
on the
day.
same day as Nintendo
That's
Switch
all they
2.
needed to do.
More
Honestly,
details about
this
title
is the
will be
only
shared
way
in
they
the
could have
upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
topped Mario
So be on
Kart
the
8
lookout for more
Deluxe
information in the
without
future.
bunking out like 50 tracks at launch day. This is the
Mario
only
Kart
way
World
they could have done
launches
it.
on the same day as
and they
Nintendo
did it.
Switch 2.
Fantastic.
We'll share more details in the
Absolutely
future, so we
fantastic.
hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch
All right.
2.
Put it on us.
These
New
are the
Joy-Cons.
2 controllers for Switch 2.
No surprises there.
And on the right
Hello,
Joy-Con
C button.
we've added a new C button.
Right into it, okay.
Let's
I
take a
was
look at some
joking.
new experiences it offers.
Yeah. That's a clever way to make do the new logo. It's the connect button, isn't it?
I'm so
Like,
proud of all of you guys.
is it like a button?
That was
Yes.
so quick.
Yes, it is a social app.
Wait, no.
It's a built-in social experience.
I'm coming for you.
Come
on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Fake gamer talk, we love it.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
I hope the overlay has other modes than that.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized
I would
by a
assume so,
microphone
but
built
this is
into
of course the
system.
best way
But
to,
you're still behind me, right?
you know,
Alright, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly.
to actually show it
from
off.
a distance.
look at this. Jump on here. Alright, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left.
Also has
right
noise
now. Let's make a
suppression,
When it's
very
noisy
nice.
around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job. There we go.
you can also
Ooh.
share your game screen.
That frame rate on the
Just,
stream.
Like, go on top of that dinosaur.
Really? They can do that?
Can do it.
You guys, I just did it.
I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
The completely unsynced audio. Is that just me or is that the stream?
You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I fell.
I'm, like,
Oh
in
my
the
God,
sky.
oh my God. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're a star. That's so cute. So cute.
I feel like it's just desynced
You
the
can
audio
adjust
for some
the size
reason.
of your game screen.
Yeah, okay.
Guys,
You can do like different
lost,
menu
like,
modes.
Where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above.
The streaming frame rate is rough.
Oh, that's to your left.
Like, can't lie.
It's just like
It's
the-
enough
like, it should be
for
like-
like sharing gameplay, but it's rough.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think we have to try that.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
The animations in the in-game animations there are. Oh, photo mode. Cool.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose mix.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Mario Kart World actually made me consider getting a Switch 2. I mean, I have to for this whole job thing, or this whole YouTube thing, but I'm looking
Here,
forward to
you
it.
can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And
Camera
there's
accessory.
this.
Sick.
By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey!
Okay, that's really cool.
Hello. Yo. Yeah.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
That is actually cool. Even if the frame rate still sucks, that's cool.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
And you can only have camera. Neat.
Can you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool as shit.
Left to left. I'll let you fix
Go a
it.
little more this way.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games.
Is this 3? I can't tell if that was Splatoon 3 or a new
Chat while
one.
playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or
That's just
hold
Switch
a
Sports.
sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
Honestly, props to them for dedicating a whole button to it.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends.
Yeah, I think this
Almost as if
absolutely
you're all
does it.
Playing together in the same place.
I mean, for most of my friends, I'm still gonna connect
Camera you
with
saw in the trailer
Discord,
is the
but the
Nintendo Switch
camera
2
is super cool.
which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Launch day? Okay.
A Nintendo
I love the
Switch
marketing.
Online
Like,
membership
yeah, this
will
is
be
exactly what I
required
was
to use
saying.
Game
They're
Chat.
now gonna try a lot of the
However,
things,
since
like
we'd
the
like
good
as many
ideas they
people as
had.
possible to experience Game
Oh.
Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll
Sick.
try it out.
Very cool. But yeah, they're gonna be trying a
Additionally,
lot of
Game
new
Chat
stuff.
supports the Nintendo Switch parental controls
Very
app,
good.
and different
They're doing a
settings
lot
can
of
be
stuff
adjusted. For example,
that they
whether
tried
parental
during
permission
the
is
8th
always
generation
required when
now
a child
that
wants
didn't
to use
quite
Game
work
Chat
back
to play
then
with their friends.
and didn't exactly have the way
We'd like to
to get
introduce
there.
another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Now they're
On
kicking it
Nintendo
right.
Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share. As shown
Sick.
here, even games that require multiple screens
Download
can
play?
be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share
The Switch
compatible
U,
games
yeah.
with others
The
who also have
Switch
Nintendo
is
Switch
real.
2
I love it.
or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we
It's
showed
download
earlier.
play.
GameShare can only be used with
yeah.
compatible games.
Exactly
This
what I-
feature
yeah.
is planned
It's
for
DS
several
download
titles,
play.
Starting with a free update for Clubhouse games.
It's DS
including
download
Roblox
play.
Classics on Nintendo Switch. GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo
People are
Switch
gonna be
2,
stinky
so
about
we
it
hope
only
you'll
being
look forward
select
to it.
games, but it does need
Up
to be
next.
programmed in. Like, they need to work on that.
We'd like
Okay,
to
the
show you
video
the
is
Nintendo
the
Switch 2
audio is
system itself.
completely desynced. I'm gonna need to reload the stream real quick. Bigger screen, same thickness.
At 7 point,
Whoa!
the screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing
Talking
for
big.
smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Oh, okay.
The LCD screen
Okay.
is more vivid and
HDR
supports
screen.
HDR,
Okay.
providing more
Okay.
contrast between light and dark
Cook.
areas of the
Cook.
images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong
Fantastic.
magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
Until you
Detach your
press the
controller
release button.
easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Sick. Yeah, though that was a
SL
problem.
And SR buttons are bigger.
The
for
optic
greater
sensor!
comfort and
Talk
control
about
when
it!
Playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger.
Yes!
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Again, this feels like it would be
By
horrible.
adjusting the audio
But if you
balance
actually
between the
pick
ranges,
up
sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer.
If you actually pick
and
up
more
a
natural in
Joy-Con
handheld
that
and
fits
tabletop
like
modes.
off your leading hand and try and hold it like a mouse, it's
It has a built-in
shockingly good.
microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat.
And these are a little larger and
It
designed
also
for it.
uses
So
noise-canceling technology to filter
incredible.
sounds, so your voice
I
will
genuinely
come
think
through
this is going to be
clearly.
a game changer.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games
Spatial
can be
audio,
enjoyed with
baby.
more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
I swear if these will also drift. I don't think they will. People might say, oh, well, then they would have said their Hall effect. I don't think they would say their Hall effect now.
Place
Even
your
if they
Nintendo
are.
Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top
Huge.
as well.
Huge.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Correct. Really cool. Big complaint a lot of people had early
Nintendo
on.
Switch 2 comes with 200
Holy shit!
gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, that's a
Store your
lot.
Downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster. Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to
A
4K
built-in,
resolution
oh my
for
god, a
compatible
built-in
games.
modem.
HDR is also supported in TV mode. The Nintendo
It's cool
Switch
to-
2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep
Oh my
performance
god.
stable.
They actually just made everything better. Plain. What do you mean by
On
compatible
Nintendo
Switch
Switch 2,
games?
you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible
Right,
Nintendo
IR
Switch
camera
games.
is missing.
Physical and digital games are supported.
Any games that use the IR camera won't be compatible. Right, yeah, I forgot about that. They're saying compatible Switch games to cover their asses, but it's like 90%
As you
of Switch
just
games.
saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't
If not
simply
more.
an improved Nintendo Switch.
It's simply an, yeah.
We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
Wild.
And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
What?
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour,
Uh,
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
this is a bit corny.
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached
And
to
if
the
this is
system
just the
with
thing that
magnets.
comes preloaded,
And
it's
those
neat.
magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal,
Oh.
so that's how they attach to the system.
Actually, if this is
A
all
magnetic
stuff
circuit
like
is formed
this,
between them, so they won't easily
I
detach.
just changed my mind completely. This looked super corny, but if it's all stuff like this,
Examining signs like
that's
this, you can discover
super
all sorts of
cool,
secrets about Nintendo
actually.
Switch 2.
like if they just have
Another
this
example,
pre-installed
the
as a
Joy-Con 2
little
controllers have
thing.
Mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
What?
You can adjust the
Hello?
position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible.
That's
There are
so
secrets
cool!
to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until
I
you
love
point
these
it out.
breakdowns!
There are plenty. Nintendo Switch
You know-
2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game
Paid?
on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
You lost
So
me.
please check
This
it
should
out
not
if
be
you're
paid.
interested.
This should come pre-installed for free.
Now, I'd like to share some more information
I'm sorry.
regarding Nintendo
It should not be
Switch
paid.
2.
New
This
cards?
is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2
Okay.
titles.
It's
It's the
taller?
same shape as Nintendo Switch
No?
game cards.
Okay.
But it's now red, and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Okay, but what do they taste like?
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
That sucks.
Additionally,
I'm gonna need to
to
buy a
transfer
new
data
one.
From Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the system transfer
I mean, more
feature.
internal storage is
With
gonna
this
be
feature,
fine,
You can
but
transfer save data,
that sucks.
digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro
Controller?
controller.
Please, people,
It has a
please
C
be
button,
as good
which
as
launches
the
Game Chat,
normal one.
and on the back there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition,
Let's
an
fucking
audio
go!
jack has been added.
Audio
We've
jack
introduced
also
a few new
goated.
features, and after today's
Pedal
presentation,
buttons.
the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live.
Hell
There will
yeah.
also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Tell us.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Okay.
We're
That
very
is
much looking forward to the day when
Ex
you all
an
get to
extremely
experience it,
respectable
so
one.
please
I
wait
have 2
just a
months
bit
to
longer.
save up. Send help. Hey, if anyone wants to, you know, super chats are
Broadly
appreciated.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and
Right.
features of Switch 2.
Oh, this is gonna be like Switch games, Switch 2 games, and then
Second
Switch
type
2
is
edition
compatible
games.
that were
This is what
released
it's gonna
on
be, right?
Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals.
As long as we don't
unique
have to
ways
buy
play
them
on Switch
separately,
2,
or at
and
least we
more.
can buy a patch.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Maybe they keep making us pay for
Super
tech
Mario
demos.
Party Jamboree
Yeah.
is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including
Yeah, that
mouse
thing should
controls,
definitely be
audio
should
recognition,
definitely be
more expressive rumble,
should be free.
and gameplay that uses a camera accessory.
Okay, so a
Which
bunch
can
of
be
the
accessed
titles
on
that
Switch 2.
use the IR
Let's check
camera
out
on
3
Switch
new and updated modes.
are also getting updated with Switch 2 editions
First
that
up is
change
Mario
them.
Party
That's cool.
mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities.
This is just
You'll
cool.
be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all
Like
the
that-
reactions and emotions in real time.
That's just cool.
Or
That's
4
so
friends can take the
creative.
party
This is the shit I
online.
love about Nintendo at the like this is the kind of shit, like I said, that I
Up
think
next
Nintendo
is
tried
Bowser
to
Live,
do
a mode
with
where
the
the
8th
live
generation,
wins.
but didn't quite have the ability
Bowser
to
will bring you on
you know,
stage too. Hit
put
blocks
into
to
op
collect the
into
most
work
coins.
into working condition.
Guide an RC car with your voice.
This is gimmicky as hell.
And compete in other
But it's
minigames
cool.
using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
That's sick. A rail shooter in Mario Party?
When you enter a
Hello?
pipe, a mini-game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm. And one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag
Oh!
objects.
The
Enjoy the
bob-ombs!
thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree
Okay,
upgrade
it's
to
an
Nintendo
add-on.
Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV.
Thank God.
by
They
purchasing
don't
an
have make
upgrade
you
pack.
buy the entire new game again.
Please
Good
look
Lord.
forward to a new
Thanks.
Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2
You know,
edition games.
you can feel the blue ocean seep into this again a little.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of the
But it's
Legend of
only
Zelda
like-
Breath
it's a
of the
little bit of
Wild
an-
and
it's
The
a
Legend
blue
of Zelda Tears of the
undercurrent.
Kingdom feature enhanced resolution
And I love
frame
that.
rates. And also
Oh
support
my
HDR,
god, this is gonna look
which
fuck
makes the
yeah,
image more
yeah, these games are
vibrant.
gonna look
so
gorgeous
you
on
can
an
play with
HDR
smoother,
screen.
higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
I do like that they're actually adding on to the games with
This
these.
new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on
I
some
like that they're
devices.
bringing the app back.
It's a
it got
game-specific
lost
service
so
that's
much.
exclusive to the Switch 2 editions.
over the course of the generation. I like they're doing
For
more with
example,
it again.
It can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
That's cool.
Guidance activating.
Actual companion app stuff.
Proceed
Cool
more.
ass shit. The text to speech is not very good though.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to
Sick!
create your
Yeah!
game.
That's so cool. That's so cool. It's like actual properly working companion apps this time. But all all
We hope these
put into
features will
one.
make your adventures
Love it.
even more
I love
enjoyable.
it. Kirby!
In
These
Kirby
all
and
get
the
they're all
Forgotten
like
Land,
getting extra
you'll
stuff.
be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame
This
rate.
is so good. They cooked.
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond
Yes.
will have both
Yes.
a Nintendo Switch
Yes.
and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
This is everything. It is the sun. Yes.
In addition to
Yes.
standard controls,
Yes.
you can use
That's all they needed to show. It's over. It's
on Switch
over.
2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world
Oh
in
my
4K
God.
at 60 frames per second.
What?
Enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames.
What the
per
fuck
second.
do you mean? 4K
Choose from
60
these two
FPS on
modes,
the
both of which
Switch.
support
HDR.
based on your preference and playstyle. Plus,
Oh my fucking god.
Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to
I'm
launch
gonna
later
nap.
this year,
I'm gonna
will
nap.
not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Ah.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio
It's so
6
pretty,
with enhanced
man.
resolution and frame rates.
Pokemon had a good frame rate. What
The
more do you
Nintendo
want,
Switch 2
man?
edition games you just saw will
It's
be
so
available in
good.
and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
ZA isn't getting any extra content, it seems like, but that's probably because it's
Next,
being
I'd like
developed
to
with this in
introduce a
mind,
brand
so
new game featuring mouse controls with the
Like, it's
Joy-Con 2
fine.
controllers.
totally expectable.
Please take a look.
Yeah, the audio is just completely delayed for the entire thing. Okay, great. What is this? What? This is NARMS? This is this is NARMS? This is ableist. Drag Drive. Wheelchair basketball? It is sick. I'm joking about this being ableist. It is sick. This looks really interesting. This looks like the exact same thing ARMS was, but for the mouse controls. ARMS? Nah, I prefer ableism. That's cool. That's cool as shit. It's using the IMUs as well. The mouse IMU combo is something I don't think anyone actually was thinking about. And they're making so much use of it right away. Oh my god, that dunk. Holy shit. Oh, my poor throat. I'm not going to be able to record VRC tours like this later. Summer. Crazy. Crazy concept.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3
That's
matches
crazy.
using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I have long observed the lands
hello?
between.
Elden Ring?
This world is in dire need of repair. you through your burden. I have no doubt you will become
Elden Ring. Elden Ring goes hard.
May you take the throne.
Tarnished edition. Even the frame rate is gonna run out. Yeah, sure. Super Giant.
I'm Greg Kasavin from Super Giant Games. Here to say that Hades
Cool.
2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Very cool.
Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead.
F-Zero, but you
an
control the
immortal
vehicle
witch
with a
out to
mouse.
vanquish the sinister
Would be
Titan
sick,
of
but
The
it
battlefield
would really
bundled
fit
into the ends
the
of the earth,
fast-paced,
getting to know dozens of
you know, the
characters from
fast-paced
Greek
gameplay,
myth
right?
In a story that reacts to your every setback and victory.
But
It's the kind of
also I
game
feel like
you
it
can
might be
quickly
too
pick up and
limiting.
play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
Because you only have so much drag space with a mouse. Capcom, hello.
カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルは
Hell yeah!
6です。
I'm actually gonna have a reason to play this game now. Or actually buy it, for
2
once.
だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Amiibo cards? Very, very cool.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence.
What? Hello?
Confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
What is this?
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated.
You should just re-release remake F-Zero GX. I don't want to make a new one because it's so good they could. Arsenal.
And you're buying.
It's so good they couldn't think of something to add to it. Yeah.
Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
The sovereign axiom. The Trinitas has almost.
This looks sick as shit. This is like mech. Is this like mech?
No! Because we're in the middle
Mech
of a war.
monster hunter type ish thing?
Just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
Wait, Daemon X Machina type. A new D. I did not expect there to be another Daemon X Machina. Holy. Okay, yeah.
Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm
Joseph!
excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2.
My beloved!
It's a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy.
I
Together,
really
you
want to
can
play
find
this
their own
game.
stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free.
Ah,
Let me tell
I'm
you
getting
this,
so
if you like
pumped!
It Takes
There's
Two,
so much cool
you're
shit
gonna love this
coming!
one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
Beautiful. Shut the fuck up.
Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're
And
excited to
with their
announce that
wallets,
EA
yes.
Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
Don't give a
EA
shit.
Sports, it's in the game.
Go pound sand.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software.
Shut the fuck up.
We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding World.
Game's
like never
still mid,
before.
at best.
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on?
Very cool. These were good, right? I don't remember. I'm glad the third-party support is good. So yeah, there's a crazy amount of third-party stuff here for a launch type, like a reveal direct. And we still have like 25 minutes left. We're only halfway in.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are
Hitman?
bringing our flagship title, Hitman
Sick.
World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
That being said, I do have to take a short
As the
moment
best assassin in
away
the trade, Agent
from
47 does
the
everything he can to
from the screen. So Just a second. I'm still going to be listening, but
progresses will
one
vary
moment, please. I'm
depending on the
going to have to
player's
mute myself here.
imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform. James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play.
Hold the fucking phone! What? Bravely Default, my beloved!
HD remastered.
Holy shit!
Set foot in Luxembourg as a
James Bond based, but Bravely Default? Hello? RGG! I finally get a reason to play Yakuza! I really need to play Yakuza. I really need to play Yakuza. I have not played Yakuza yet somehow. I really need to play Yakuza. I love an excuse to play Yakuza. Ah, and it's all so many of these are launch titles. This lineup is packed.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development.
They made
but for now,
damn fucking sure not to repeat the launch title lineup of the Wii U.
Please take a look.
And okay, oh my god, Koei Tecmo, here we fucking go. Holy shit! It's just banger, 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 banger.
Who descended from the heavens, joined hands.
Oh
with the
man.
Hyrule who dwelled on the surface. Their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom.
Is it another fucking Hyrule Warriors?
Terrible evil arose.
You're joking. I'm not complaining.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil. One which future generations.
It's another
will
Hyrule
call
Warrior. Oh my god.
The imprisoning.
It is, right?
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Or is it another Zelda game? Again.
So that's...
The Legend of Zelda, but for real this time.
Then that must mean this really is the past.
Okay, no, it is a new Hyrule Warriors. Okay. Good lord. I don't know why I was doubting that for a second, but hey, maybe Nintendo outsourced it. Could have been. Just wanted to, spitball there for a bit. Awesome. Age of Imprisonment. It's this winter. God.
That was Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment.
Okay, yeah, great, fantastic,
it's being
amazing.
developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support
Oh, my
from
poor
Nintendo.
throat. I was not prepared for this
We
for
hope
some
you're
reason.
looking forward to the untold story of the imprisonment,
Good lord.
which took place in Hyrule long ago.
2/3. We still have a third of the presentation to go.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Yes?
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Would have been fucking surprised if not.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
GameCube PC. They did it!
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton.
I like that they're using
Link
the
sets
like
sail on an
old
adventure across
marketing
the Great
quips
Sea. The
or
Legend
older
of
styled
Zelda,
marketing
The
quips.
Wind
That's
Waker.
cool.
Transcending history and the
Soul
world,
Calibur
a
2
tale of
unfathomably
swords eternally
based.
retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2.
There's F-Zero
Experience
GX.
a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30
Incredible.
machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Over the fucking moon.
Enjoy these classic games. with
I'm
clear
not
image
letting it
quality
show,
and
but
higher
I'm over the
resolution
fucking
than the
moon.
original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Yeah.
More titles will be added in the future.
Pokemon XD. Oh my god, this lineup. Wait.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo
That
Switch
technically
Online
means we
Plus
could
expansion pack.
couple.
Launches the same day as
That
the
technically means we could couple Coliseum and XD to home.
dedicated controller designed
That technically means we could couple Coliseum and XD to home.
and also has a C button to quickly access
Holy
the game
shit.
chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo
Oh my
Switch
God.
Online members, will also be available
They did
the
it.
same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
They fucking did it.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them,
Wild.
we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Another okay. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Hi, Toby. What? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Well, I'm just not gonna say anything anymore. Yeah. Sure, of course. Why not? Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Launch day.
Hi.
Hi, Rand.
Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship
Hi, Rand.
game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world full of wild enemies
fuck.
and outrageous weapons. We're still in development. It's already the most ambitious
Peak comedy. Oh my god. Nothing in this game is going to be funnier than that transition.
There's more from 2K on.
Holy shit.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games.
Oh, sick. Yeah, we knew about this, but this is cool. This is actually
Sid Meier's
genuinely really
Civilization
cool.
7. In Civ 7, you'll establish
Wow.
and guide people throughout the ages of
Amazing.
With the new mouse controls,
Yes,
players can
exactly.
enjoy a more intuitive gameplay
This is
experience.
incredible.
Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you
It's a
already
launch
own the
title
Nintendo
as
Switch
well.
version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi.
This is just
I'm
going to be
Lionel
a
Z,
sports game
and I'm Ben
again.
Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2 plus NBA 2K.
Yay! I'm loving it. Wahoo!
Four kids find this old tattered map. Off they went, armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Hello?
Really have started to
Stream?
master this survival thing. Next stop, the top.
The stream died.
Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything.
Okay,
Let's set sail.
everything's broken.
For home.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Oh no. First the audio problems, now the fucking video's frozen? Ugh.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
What?
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our
Hello?
sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Gungeon
Expect
2?
your favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game. and we're
Let us
excited
see
to
it!
share more with you in the future.
Nintendo! Aww. Okay, we're back. Sizzle reel. No, we're not back. This is the Civ. It's just broken. Oh no. Oh man. Oh no, they bungled it. Oh, it's bungled. Oh no. I'm so sorry for whoever is controlling the live stream. I'm really sorry for whoever is controlling it. Oh, it's so bungled.
From CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is
What?
an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks
Excuse
to
me?
Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet
Could it be on
unforgettable
YouTube's end?
characters and
No.
discover engaging stories when
There was
Cyberpunk
already audio desync
2077
throughout the entire
Ultimate
stream.
Edition comes to Nintendo
I'm so sorry, but
on launch.
Cyberpunk?
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
Cyberpunk looks
任天堂
stylish.
スイッチ2ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
FF7 remake.
本作は
Okay,
モット
yeah.
ガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、
Ah, this is
20年以上の
tragic.
時を
They're gonna
経て
need to like
再創作
re-upload
された
a fixed version of
新
this.
しい FF7 を体験いただけます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひメイクシリーズにぜひ
Oh, they caught up. Okay. The audio is still desynced, but they caught up. Okay, they fixed it now. We've got a sizzle reel. They fixed it. Max will have to give out gift subs now because of FF7 remake. Thank fucking God they fixed the stream before that! My heart rate just spiked to 140. Puyo Puyo Tetris! Let's fucking go! A new Rune Factory! Is that a new one? That is a new one, right? Oof. Star Wars Out Loud was ouchin'. The launch lineup! My fucking god! Nobunaga! A new fat! Right, they announced this. Holy fucking shit. New AI Somnium. Oh, oh my god. Hi, Fortnite. Honestly, huge. Red Racer! Layton. This was also announced in the recent direct. I'm really looking forward to a new Tamagotchi game as well. It's another one I didn't see when I actually saw the watched the direct because it was before the ZA block. My God, that sizzle reel alone
We've shown a lot
was
of games so far.
insane.
The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Yeah, you have 7 minutes left.
Please take a look.
Oh my God.
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight,
What is this now?
to humanity's very dusk.
I think they're showing a obviously more mature game here as an actual big deal. They're making a thing out of this. In Before Zombie U 2. Oh my God, what? They did not. They did fucking not. I don't know enough about FromSoft games. To say if this is anything.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
No fucking shot.
The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
What's the okay, it's something new. The Dusk Bloods. Interesting. Wild. Exclusive!
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software.
Nintendo won. They just won.
We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the
Flat
game's
out,
director,
they won.
Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game.
They won.
Please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners.
But not from
I'd
Nintendo.
like to thank the developers who appeared today,
You still have
as well as our publishing and
4
development
minutes.
partners who prepared footage for this presentation.
My God. Come on. One last thing.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Insane. Absolutely insane.
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
I'm looking. Looking more than I ever could. This is first party. Is it Kirby? The new Kirby? Sakurai, is this what you said you were working on? In your... Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, sure. Of course. They won! Wait, is it Star Ride? Air Ride. It is. Oh my god. It's Air Ride. Is it? Or is it something different? No, it is. Wait. No, it's not. I mean, yeah, they're gonna call it Air Ride, but it's, like, really different. Air Riders. Aha! Ha ha ha! See, it's different. Of course. This is what he was working on when he said he was ending, like, while he was ending his YouTube channel. He said there was a game he was working on. All the while he was doing this channel.
Over 20 years ago,
Wild. Crazy. Insane. Absolutely fucking wild.
Forward to Kirby Air Riders,
Oh my god.
Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
One more thing. What? Slow down. Mario. It's a new Mario, right? That's what this looks like. Pikmin? Nah. No. This isn't Pikmin. It's too large for Pikmin. You can hear it. Donkey Kong. They're really going all in on the classic style. Like the classic visual model. That's so interesting. And also insanely fucking cool. Also, what the fuck am I looking at? What? There's 2D platforming as well, okay. I can't believe Donkey Kong is woke. In 3 seconds, there's already porn of her. Donkey Kong Bonanza. What do you say?
A brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls.
10 out of 10 title, 10 out of 10 presentation.
As you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
Absolutely incredible direct.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch.
Okay.
We'll release Nintendo
Lay
Switch
it on us.
2, as well as a bundle.
A
that
bundle with,
includes a digital
yes,
version
good
of
idea.
Mario Kart
Great.
World.
Would be nice if it were physical, but I understand.
For more details, please check the
Wasn't far off
official
with
Nintendo
thinking
Switch
Banjo
2
for a split
website,
second. Yeah,
which
it
goes
actually
live later
looks
today.
oddly interesting, like oddly
We've covered a lot
similar?
of information.
I don't want to say
but
similar
that's all
because
we
it's
have
not,
to
but
share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo
Wow.
Switch 2. We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Honestly, that deserves applause. That was a fucking incredible presentation. I genuinely think that was an even better presentation. Oh yeah, we're going right into Treehouse? No, okay. Yeah, that's happening tomorrow. They're showing a lot tomorrow. Okay. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, they did it. They just won. I don't remember another time where any other console manufacturer showcase ever got anywhere close to this. They just won. That was insane. I would lean out the window as far as to say that that was better than the Switch reveal event. That was incredible. Wild. I honestly don't know what to say. Holy shit. Uh, Anyways, ARMS too! Oh man. There was so much there, I don't even know what I would like go back to look over again. That was genuinely just so good. Like, the only sour spot here is this, for me, that you need a micro SD express card. That normal XCs no longer do it. But my god. I mean, this is a Pokemon channel. Let's take another look at Pokemon running well for once.
Legends ZA, which is scheduled
Look
to
at
launch
this.
later
This looks
this
so
year,
good in
will
60
not only receive a
FPS.
Nintendo Switch
And like,
version,
this is 60 FPS, and it's gonna run at 60 FPS on a Switch too. Because what we've seen so far of ZA before this does not run at 60 FPS. So both everything that we've been shown so far is actual live gameplay footage, which is super cool.
version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the
If all
power of
Pokemon
Switch
games are
2,
gonna run like this from
you
now
can
on, hey,
enjoy your
please,
adventure
God,
in Lumiose
God,
City
please,
with enhanced
yes.
resolution and frame rates. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I also like how, because it's still upcoming, they didn't give ZA its own key art here. Because they don't want to reveal the box art yet. That's funny.
You just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
I might actually, depending on how and when it launches, I might hold off on buying ZA until the Switch 2 edition comes out. And I'm able to get a Switch 2, which I'm gonna try to do for, but you know. What else do we have? Ring. GameCube VC. I'm sorry, but I have to play this again. Because the transition is the funniest shit ever. You go from Deltarune, you know, the fandom has been completely losing their goddamn minds over the past couple of weeks. Thinking, any day now, Toby is gonna say something. And then he just fucking drops the full fucking game onto Switch 2. Nuts. Insane. Absolutely crazy. Bonkers. Right? On launch day, and then immediately, I can't help but laugh again. Immediately, you go into Randy fucking Pitchford. It's so fucking funny. I'm sorry. that alone makes up for the SD card thing. It's so good. Okay. Yeah, this shit is just broken, which sucks. They're probably gonna upload a fixed version later, but damn. And we have Air Riders. Stomp Bonanza. I think it's so interesting that they're really committing to this older style Donkey Kong model. Like, come on, show yourself. Like, this is what Donkey Kong looked like in the original Mario Kart. And it's what he looks like in Mario Kart World again as well. That was like one of the things people noticed in the original, like, teaser trailer. It's really interesting, this new style for DK. I'm in no way opposed to it. It looks super cool. I love the expressiveness. That's something they already did incredible work with in Mario Wonder. I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm not gonna go. Let me see if I can find like a quick thread on Twitter or something that lists everything that was slated for launch. Because this is, again, absolutely insane. Anything? Anything, please? No? Okay. Well, my god. I'm still flabbergasted. Wow. What a direct. Get Mario Kart, we've got that really cool tech demo, which it really sucks that it's paid. It really, really, really should not. That thing should come pre-installed on every Switch too, no questions. But also, the insights it like offers the user, super fucking cool. I love that. Like breakdowns, all the different mini games. It looks really cool, actually. Like I said, it looked super corny. It is super corny. but the fact that it's of how detailed it actually is, super fucking cool, and speaks for product designers that actually like genuinely care so much about what they made that they like actually rooted to put all that work into a separate thing to present to their audience. Honestly, unfathomably based. I can forgive a bit of corniness for that. That's fantastic. I love that. What else was there? There's the game chat. Really cool. Again, I love that they're doing more social features. I think they could use a bit more. Maybe I love that they're going back, revisiting the Nintendo Online app. Super cool stuff. I thought it was a real bummer that they didn't do more with that in the Switch generation. I understand why. It was a touch early for that kind of stuff, and it was clunky, but it seems they ironed out a lot of the kinks, so sick on that front. Yeah, let's take another look at what this was again. I forgot the name already. Drag Drive, right. Looks... very weird. It's Wheelchair Rocket League. It feels wrong to say that. But like that is so cool. Like it's such a cool showcase of how to like simultaneously use the mouse and the IMUs. And there's like stunt parks around the playfield and everything. So there's like a social aspect to this game as well.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves.
I'm not sure how intuitive this is, I'm not gonna lie, but it looks really interesting and really fun.
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Right, Elden Ring, Street Fighter, Hades. Also Street Fighter 2 with amiibos. Look at these, they look so good. I want that Kimberly amiibo so bad. Look at it. Love it. And the cards too, like Manon's card here looks super cool. In general, these all look. Damon X Machina? What the fuck? Split Fiction, Tony Hawk, Hitman, Bravely Default, Yakuza, Hyrule Warriors, GameCube, Deltarune, Civ, with a mouse! This is a console you can play RTS games on! Civ isn't an RTS game, but this is a console you can play RTS games on! Without, like, any restrictions in terms of control scheme. I mean, yeah, hotkeys, but... Oh my god! Oh! Ah! Ah! AI Somnium Files. A new fast game! I'm so fucking pumped for this! Fast RMX on launch day for the Switch. People were always asking for, oh, give us more F-Zero. This isn't quite F-Zero, this is more Wipeout. But still, it's a great fix. And the fact that they're doing another one for launch? Hello? Nobunaga, Layton, Ridge Racer. Fortnite, huge deal, honestly. People are gonna gloss over it because it's Fortnite, but huge deal. A new Bloodborne game. Or not Bloodborne, I'm sorry. Fucking, it's also something with blood. I already, what was it? What was the name? Duskbloods, right? New FromSoft game, exclusive to Switch. Air Riders, Donkey Kong. This was just banger, 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 banger. Incredible third-party support for the launch. Silk Song confirmed for 25, which honestly it should have been like years ago, but still. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna stop ranting there because I don't think I have much more to add that I haven't said. I'm seeing it just right now. Cyberpunk? What? Cyberpunk on a handheld console when the 8th gen consoles could barely even run it at 10 FPS? It was cut off by the stream failure. I would like to see gameplay footage. I'll check if it's good after the stream, but oh my god? Yeah, again, I don't think I have too much more to add, but they won. Like, I genuinely think Nintendo just won. They've decoupled from the console war ages ago, and while Microsoft keeps driving themselves down, deeper down into the grave, by doubling, tripling, quadrupling, quintupling, sextupling, septupling down on Game Pass, and Sony has been doing pretty good recently, but this? Dude. At this point, unironically, Nintendo are the only ones left. PlayStation is still doing its thing, right? Yeah, Sony, they're doing their thing. But honestly, Nintendo are the only ones left actually making, like, doing gaming, right? Because PlayStation hasn't really been gaming as much as it has been, like, interactive. I'm going to be somewhat beating a dead horse here, but I think this even applies to Astrobot. It's been more like Astrobot and other similar, like, more gamey games like it on PlayStation. I feel like PlayStation has been much more of a virtual experience, like an interactive video experience type studio. It's still video games, of course, but Nintendo are making games. Nintendo are a gaming company, and they're fucking doing it. They're providing the hardware. It doesn't have to be the most powerful shit on the world. Providing the hardware, and they're providing the customer base. They're making games. And I don't think anyone else is doing that right now. And they're fucking exceptional at it. At that. I genuinely think if the launch goes well, Nintendo are set. They're set. They won. They ultimately, in the long haul, they won the console war. They started console gaming, essentially, because it died after the Atari 2600. They essentially created console gaming. They had their competitors over the years. There were some fierce fucking battles, but Nintendo didn't just manage to decouple themselves from it. They managed to do so and still win after the fact. That's insane. I don't want to count my chickens before they're hatched. Again, I think how well this actually ends up going over and how much they are set depends on how well launch actually goes. You know, if they're actually able to cover demand, if the price, we have not seen a price today, which is, given that it's launching in 2 months, kind of yikes, can't lie. But that aside, it's peak. It's fucking peak. If the launch goes well, if it's not priced too high, it's peak. Day one. I'm actually gonna check Nintendo. Silk Song, 47,000 posts. We won 170,000 posts. Bloodborne 2, 7,700 posts. Switch 2 Direct, 74,000 tweets. Incredible. Incredible. We won! Wild. Wild. Yeah, Nintendo of America, please tell me if there's anything more on your live stream or on this. Switch 2 plus Mario Kart World bundle, which includes the system and a full game download for the exclusive Mario Kart World game, will launch on June 5th. Limited time production through fall 2025, available while supplies last. But there's nothing much further. There's the sizzle reel. Cyberpunk is crazy. But no price. There's no price. Oh well. I'm still flummoxed. They cooked? They cooked? They cooked? I honestly feel like I want to rewatch the like original Switch Directs now to see how they compare. But also I don't have that time. I need to finish editing the video for tomorrow. It's 49,980 yen apparently. Okay, that's like, I mean, if you go by the generous conversion, which they probably are, that's 500 bucks, and weak yen. Because that's like 400 bucks if you actually convert properly. But you know, most of the time they go for the straight conversion of 100 to 1. Business Wire says it's $450. Honestly, that is about the top. That is like the top cutoff that I can tolerate. Like $450 I can tolerate. That is the absolute maximum I can tolerate, but it's still what I can tolerate. And it's roughly what I expect. I would have much more expected like 420, 430, something around that range to knock it down a little from that 450 price point, which I think is the corner of what most people, like the most extreme of what most people are going to accept. I would have expected them to knock it down a little from that, but I understand that they're going for everything they can get. Which sucks, but again, it's understandable. Man, wild. Again, I'm pumped. I'm so gassed. June 5th. That's so soon. That's in 2 months. I'm gonna need to save up a lot. Again, hey, the super chat button's right there. If you want to support the development of Pokemon Corundum, you can become a channel member right now. Oh man. Okay, right. I'm sorry. I'm e-begging at that point. No. Don't. Oh man. I keep running in circles saying I don't know what more to say, but like it feels like I want to say more. Give me some money. Hi, Frenzy. Yes, give me money. It's not like you just bought me 2 pillows for 90 bucks. Yeah, I'm gonna call you out live. What are you gonna do about it? I'm saying calling you out. I'm gonna thank you for it. But yeah. Ah, man. I want to say more. Again, I don't have much more to say, even though I want to say more. I should get back to editing the video for tomorrow. Yeah. You're getting, again, if all goes to plan and there's no delays from the other side, then you guys are getting 2 videos tomorrow, or whenever, you know, the other side gets ready for releasing the video that we're doing on their channel. I hope to get the first 2 VRC Tours videos up by the end of the week, but no promises. That's kind of at the end of the priority list right now. Otherwise, there's going to be another big reaction video over on the main channel about Arknights, which I'm using as a Trojan horse for my RPG, Terran Tales, which I'm doing session 0 for on my second channel, Bisa's Parlor, for on Sunday. You can join my Discord. Let me go grab a link for that real quick. You can join my Discord to get pings for all of that. Oh, hold on. Disable mode to be able to provide link. One moment. Who can my server? That link? Oh, great, it doesn't even embed as a link. Fantastic. But yeah, you can use that to go and get notified whenever all those things happen. Just interested in Pokemon channel, then still you're getting a big new video tomorrow. 2, one will show you the way to the other. And you can just subscribe, ring the bell, so you're notified tomorrow when that video comes out. Otherwise, join the Discord. And I'm gonna go edit now. Thank you all very much for joining the stream. This was incredible. 450 USD base and 500 with Mario Kart World. Honestly, that's pretty good. Also, hi TD, and thank you for staying a member throughout all this time. Since I'm seeing you in chat right now, I want to thank you in particular. It's really nice knowing that there's people who, even through my hiatus, like they genuinely care enough to still support me. It means a lot. Anyways, thanks everyone for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow or sometime else this week, or on Discord. Again, join with that link right there. Until then, thanks so much for watching, and have a good one.